So I woke up this morning to comments made by a friend of mine about the issue of race. And her belief system is that systemic racism in the black community is or toward the black community is not the real problem. A more substantial problem is what's happening within the black community itself. And that circular debate, whether systemic racism is the issue or the culture of Black America is the issue, that's a debate we've been having for years. The perspective that our company takes, for example, is that what you see happening in adults at 18, 19, 20 years old is not necessarily a result of what happened to them yesterday. It's a result of what's happening to them at birth. Many young black men are born into extreme poverty. They're in neighborhoods that don't have much support, and they go to schools that are struggling. And what the research tells us is that those kinds of things, poverty, poor schools, tough neighborhoods, those are risk factors. And those risk factors have a huge impact on the outcome of your life. The research also says, though, that if we put certain protective factors in place, community programs, caring teachers, schools with great culture, if we put those kinds of protective factors in place, we can ultimately impact the outcome so that when that little black boy graduates from high school 18 years later, he's ready. He's ready to enter the workforce. He's ready to enter college. He's ready to enter the military if he chooses. And so instead of the back and forth debate in my personal life and in my professional life, what I choose to do is focus on those things that make outcomes better, not just for black children, but for all children. Here again, risk factors include poverty, it's crime, it's hunger, tough neighborhoods, struggling schools. All those kinds of things are risk factors, and they are part of a system. But we, as adults, can impact the system by putting protective factors in the life of children. Those protective factors buffer risk factors, which means they make the impact of risk factors less toxic on the child. So I choose not to debate much. I choose to focus on what we can do to impact the outcomes that we see every day. It won't stop racism. I don't think we can stop racism with a program or a system. Racism is a matter of the heart, but being prepared for life can limit the impact that racism has on your life. And that's why I'm such a believer in education. Thank you very much.